Hello, everyone. Oh my god, wow. Alright, perfect. That didn't go how I wanted it to. So, let me test the chat real quick. Does the chat work? Oh my lord, it doesn't work. Oh wait, it does. Let's go. It's really terrible though. Okay, well, no worries. It's gonna have to do. Let's move this over. Uh, oh god, this is scuffed. Okay. Gotcha. Anyways, we're making thumbnails. I've been wanting to like stream other games and stuff, but I thought I'd just start drawing the thumbnails I was gonna do. I've got the games on the side that I want to start streaming. These games are just games I've been playing, minus Marvel Rivals. Low-key, I might want to deprioritize that. Work on some other stuff first. But yeah, I forgot to put Tekken in here because I do play Tekken. And Loki, that might be the first one I work on. Show. Before we even get into drawing any of these, I'm gonna, because these are just sketches. Try add some more sketches on. Try an experiment. Let's see. Let's get some Stellar Blade OST. Let's get something. This is a good song. This is nice. Okay, so those just thinking of the future here. One day I may get big and people might watch the VODs. So I'm gonna speak to whoever's coming back to watch the VOD. If you are here, I'm grateful. Do comment and let me know who you are. Essentially, started watching VTubers at some point for whatever reason. And I just became infatuated with the world of VTubing, the world of having your own avatar. And then I went pretty lazily, made my own avatar. I'm definitely gonna make a more polished one, but I don't want to make any promises. It's just like with Soul Tail, which if you don't know what that is, it makes total sense. That's something that I announced far too early. And is a prime example of what I shouldn't be doing as someone who wants to make projects. Don't announce them too early. You can tell I'm a Square Enix fan. Anyways, yeah. So first, I think I've already kind of got something for Tekken here. With this one, because I play Clive in Tekken, so it makes sense. FF16, I had this idea, but I also want this one for FF16. And now for something like Stranova, I'm gonna just go with like a traditional like combat thing. You know, someone's holding a gun or something like that. I'm gonna start my research actually. I don't know what. Let's see. Wow, I like that actually. We go for something dynamic as well. Okay, let's. Alright, I've got my references up on the side, so I'm gonna just figure something out. I was thinking of getting a capture card so I could stream Stellar Blade some more, because although I finished that game twice already, I love it so much that I'm fully ready to beat it 2 more times. I still haven't platinumed the game actually, for whatever reason. Yeah, let's see. I put that curve there because I wanted it to go boom, 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 boom. There we go. There, boom, boom. This guy looks super scuffed right now, but I promise you it'll work. Yeah, it goes like that. Like that. Boom, boom, boom. Dum 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 Might want to turn this expression inwards. Persona. Low-key, I don't mind this auto-playing, but I don't want it to play something like copyright. Don't you make me do this? Don't you make me? Don't you make me? Get half asleep. Yeah, would have to move the knuckle. low-key don't like the shape. Oh, you. Okay. Oh, so oh, yo, what's good, man? How have you been? It's been quite a while. Okay, I'm gonna try a different one. Don't like excuses, but I went back home for a while. Didn't draw for about 10 days. Came back, drew a little bit, then got extremely discouraged, and now I'm streaming drawing. So for performance, this is probably not the most optimal thing, but I'm not horrendous. Currently, that's all that matters. Put the volume up on that one.
Some things are better left unsaid. So break down where we made to die in this world. Tomorrow might be gone. Or rise up from the ground. Behind you, floating around in your mind, lead on. It's all on you. You don't want it no more inside. Rather bide your time. Don't wanna lose. It's too late. You wanna go for fight on, 'cause it's your life.
Yeah, alhamdulillah, been good. Still doing Soultel. Haha, you know, I actually mentioned in the beginning of this stream that I don't wanna announce or speak of anything until it's close to or ready. Yeah, I took a long break because I was just working on other stuff, and I thought it was unrealistic to force myself to work on Soultel when I was working on other stuff at the time. So I am working on it like more than usual now. Like, I'm no longer like on a break with it. I just don't want to speak on it until like something's ready, you know. But no promises. But I want this year at least. Oh my god, I've said this so many times, but this year has to be the year because it will be Undertale's 10th anniversary this year. The game came out in 2015. So it would be really bad if Soultel took 9 years. 2 days. Because I started working on it like a year after Undertale came out. And then I just kind of just stopped. I didn't post anything about it after the first like comic piece, which I also privated because it was terrible. And I kind of just, yeah. This doesn't look horrendous. This is fine, yeah. Maybe a little smaller though. Maybe. Yeah. No, never mind. That's supposed to be big. Oh, you know what needs to be bigger? The head. The head is so tiny. I like the tilt, but I need to do it realistically.
Just as the light begins to fade to dark, the morning wind sings songs to my
Fair enough, inshallah, all works out then. What's your opinions on monsters we make? Aha! See, I've seen a bit of the manga, but I'm waiting for my physical copy to arrive. I don't want to read it yet. Like, I haven't received my physical copy. I think, pretty sure my one comes in March. But I've seen like the basic gist of it. I saw like some reviews that were like non-spoiler. It looks good, like something that like someone clearly cares about. And from knowing about Cory Kenshin for a very, very long time, like since like he was like at 200k subs, which at the time I didn't think was very long, but now I think about it, it's quite a long time. Yeah, for knowing him for a while, you could tell that this is a Cory Kenshin work. This isn't just some money dump like BS. Like, he's doing this because he cares about it, you know. So yeah, I think it's a work that has potential, but it also isn't perfect. Like a lot of people would be. I don't like the word peak. A lot of people use the word peak for everything. I don't think it's peak whatsoever. I think it definitely has potential to reach those kind of levels, but it needs to strengthen its foundation. Like, for example, a lot of characters seem to be very stereotypy right now. Jabari definitely is the most interesting character by far, the main character. But again, we'll have to see what Cory ends up doing with the characters in the future. Because though it's interesting right now, it needs more for it to stand out, you know. It can't just be a Cory Kenshin series, and then we can just like pretend there nothing else exists, you know. Like, we need more than that. But yeah, aside from that, I think it's a pretty good thing. I remember Cory Kenshin a while back stating that on one of his return videos, of the many return videos he has, on one of them he mentioned how one of the things that stopped him from uploading was that the challenge had kind of gone. He reached so many milestones, and after a certain point, he had nothing to chase, so he kind of lost that motivation. And so he had an idea to start a second channel, had an idea to go back to education, stuff like that. He mentioned like a bunch of things. I'm assuming he didn't do any of those things in terms of making a new channel and going back into education, but the one thing he did end up doing is giving himself another task, and that task was, of course, Monsters We Make. And I'm happy for him, because that means he managed to do something that's kind of helped him to essentially just like find challenge again, you know. Like, as humans, we can't just stay stagnant. Like, it's why do you think like rich people get depressed? Like, they have nothing else to do. They don't seek hobbies, they don't seek a certain type of, like, you know, a lot of these guys aren't religious, so they don't have like a purpose in life. They kind of just exist to do what they essentially have already achieved, you know, which is to make money. So the fact that he's finding more and more stuff to do is perfection. I like that. I like that a lot. be different colors. It will be like that. Also, I heard some of the art is a bit hard to like keep up with because of like say some of the fight scenes and whatnot. That's a thing that a lot of mangaka struggle with as well. Like not everyone's the best. Like there's very few who are really good, and some of them aren't even the most popular ones. Let's see, 60. Where is the ZZZ soundtrack? Sanzi. There we go. Then he should be good. I agree. At the end of the day, it's only chapter 1. Wasn't it volume 1? But yeah, so I think he said something about chapter 2 or 3 being written. Yeah, they're pretty much already written. So as long as he takes criticisms, yeah, this is one of those things where it's the same thing with like to a lesser extent, to a greater extent, sorry. Like one of the things that people, there's a game I played called Final Fantasy 14, and many people have been criticizing the new expansion, and people were upset that things were changing immediately in the next expansions in terms of story. But I was like, guys, this game is not made expansion per patch, like one in a row. Once they finish one patch, then they start from scratch working on the second patch. They're working on multiple things at the same time, and then they're releasing them over time. It's gonna take a while for this feedback to be adapted, you know. So same thing with monsters we make. If people have issues with the series, you're gonna have to give it a little bit for them to like adapt those changes. But yeah, he should be fine, honestly. I think it's a solid series, and having that backing as being a big YouTuber is important. I'm sure he knows this. He's not delusional. He knows that him being a YouTuber definitely gives him a huge boost in terms of like how forgiving people will be about the quality of the series. That's just how the internet works, unfortunately. But yeah, that's another thing. But yeah, Corey Kenshin is not delusional, thankfully. There's many YouTubers who I've seen become delusional over the years. KSI is unfortunately one of them. I still don't hate him, of course. It takes a lot for me to hate someone, like a lot. Like selling Prime and promoting Lunchly isn't gonna make me hate you. But it the way you promote it with such lack of knowledge of what you're selling definitely does make me not respect you as much, but definitely doesn't make me hate you, you know. So Corey Kenshin isn't like that. He's got his head on a little more straight. So I think we should be good. Just really thought KSI when you said that. Yeah, it's unfortunate because, you know, I was like, it's one of them ones where I've been watching this guy for a while, so seeing everyone bombard him and treat him like he's a horrible person just felt bad because I knew the integrity of who he was. People treat him like he's Mr. Beast and very corporate and whatnot, and even Mr. Beast was very grounded beforehand, you know. But like KSI used to edit his videos, record his videos. He knew the entire pipeline. He didn't have editors for a very long time. He did all of his stuff by himself, so he knows the struggle of being a YouTuber. He's not just like corporate brain. He's much more now like that than he was before. But the point is that he understands the struggle of being a content creator. So he's not like, so you can't discredit him entirely. But like again, he's not helping himself in this situation. You know, people gonna discredit him, and he's not helping himself to change that image. He's still looking like someone that you can't like credit very well. And it's like, damn, bro, like you're not helping yourself whatsoever. But again, what do you do at that point? It's like, it's not me, so why should I worry too much? I'm not gonna get fussed over someone making mistakes like that. That's on you, bro. I think he started to only care about the money. There was a point where he used to do crypto. Wanted to do a crypto scale on the side, man, which says a lot. Bro is a VTuber. Leave me alone, please. All right, the influence got to me. No, but seriously though, I don't know. Is you know what actually was the main reason why I actually made the avatar? My brother has my webcam right now. My brother has my webcam, and I was like, I want to stream, but I want to take the webcam from him because he's streaming more. So I was like, alright, cool. So this was my alternative, but also it is an influence from me watching like VTubers now. So yeah, I am, yes. And it only goes further from here. Good lord, this looks horrendous. Okay, well, you know what? I've already decided which one I want to go for. I want this one. Oh, that's not good. No, why are you rotating like that? This looks okay. Okay, I want to use a black color, and I want filler lines. Yeah, you know that crypto scam stuff that they did? I'm not really knowledgeable on it, so I can't really speak about it like all too much. So I'm gonna refrain from saying too much. But it's unfortunate that like, even if they're like not intending to scam people, they're not considering that their audience is probably clueless as to how some of this stuff works, you know. So they're like very reluctant to mention precautions, because ultimately if they put too many of them, people are going to be reluctant to put their money in, and they don't want that naturally if you're selling a product. So it's like very, like, it comes off as very disingenuous. realistically, it shouldn't be that sharp. Yeah, that's true, but it's the best influencers stay away from it at this point due to the associated nature behind it. You're right. Again, I don't know much about crypto, so I can't really say anything. There's of course a lot of talk about it being a scam and whatnot, but like, I know people that have benefited from it, you know, so I can't really be like negative Nancy about it when I've seen people literally make so much from it, you know, like. And as to how it affects everything else, I don't know. It's similar to the case of NFTs. It took me a while for me to like eventually have an opinion on it because I didn't know what the logistics of it, and I didn't want to just bandwagon. The internet tends to bandwagon, and I don't want to be one of those. Like, call me a contrarian, but I can't just agree because the internet says so. That's just not me. I don't want to do that. Yeah, crypto can definitely work out for anyone willing to learn about it, which is the same as any skill out there, but it's really about the dedication, genuine interest you have in such skill. Exactly, yeah, and a lot of people who are trying to advertise crypto are kind of just trying to make money, like advertise it to unknowing people who aren't aware of these things. Yeah, it's unfortunate. There's a lot of like very predatory practices online. On the subject of the soundtrack I'm listening to right now, it's for a gacha game. And I've, as of recently, been playing a lot of those games solely for the games on their own, not because of their gacha mechanics, right? So it's really unfortunate when I see stuff like you know, I enjoy these games and I understand full well that I'm enjoying the money that's being made from people gambling, you know, and I'm heavily against that. And it sucks that some of the best games, as of recently, for me at least, have been a product of that. But it's like one of them ones where it's like, it's just kind of their practice. It's a huge thing in China specifically and Japan. They're really trying to push that market right now. Makes a lot of money, and some of the best game designers are kind of pushing for that stuff right now. And but it doesn't change how predatory it is, you know. It still very much is. I remember having a conversation with my friend once, and we were on about how, yeah, this game's not as predatory as the other one. Yeah, so I like it. And it's like, you didn't deny that it was predatory, you just said it was less predatory. And then that's when you realize, oh shoot, you just end up supporting the same kind of thing anyway, you know. And you just put yourself in this hole where it's like you either just turn a blind eye and say, hey bro, I'm just gonna pretend that doesn't exist, or just not engage with that kind of thing, but still enjoy the money that comes from that predatory practice, you know. So it's just one of them ones where like not really much can be done. Like not really much can be done. That is fat actually, now that I consider it. Wop wop. Wow. Make this one. Consider the coconut. Consider it. I don't know what the lyrics of that song are. Probably very disingenuous for me to draw myself with such a chiseled jaw. Most of the money will come from unethical practices, majority of the time, which is probably why developers might lean towards them. Yeah, it makes money, especially in the industry right now, that largely because of terrible business practices is losing a lot of money. The gaming industry right now, because of the influx of what do you call it, of stuff like live service games or whatnot. Like it's like you could tell that they're chasing trends, but they're dealing with a market that's very reactive. The film market is not very reactive. You can make a terrible movie and still profit because people are gonna like go there and watch it, you know. People are making the singular purchase, whereas for like video games, people are considering that spending like 20-30 hours on your product. You can't just do whatever with it. You need to be very sensible about how you tackle that. What's this? Also off topic, SS4 is canon. So yeah, I saw that, but what if I didn't see that and you just spoiled that for me? You know, did you consider that? But yes, I do know about this. Yes, I've seen the form all over Twitter, seen it everywhere. But what if I didn't know that and you spoiled it for me? You brought that up so like randomly, and it's like, damn. I've been trying to keep quiet about it because it's like, oh, this is so cool. I don't want to spoil it for anyone. And yeah, and I know a lot of people that like Dragon Ball. So I kind of just don't want to say too much. But yeah, it is canon, yes. It's didn't think about that, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. It's all good. As I told you, I've already seen it. But like, you know, there's some people that are gonna be really upset if you spoil that for them. over time, I've been kind of warming up to Daima. Though I haven't caught up with it, I was waiting to watch the dub with my friends, but the dub is taking such a stupidly long amount of time. So I'm just gonna end up watching sub eventually. But yeah, I didn't like the idea of Daima whatsoever because I just wanted to continue the super story, especially with how interesting some of the like arcs are looking for super. And then I'm seeing some really cool stuff returning in Daima, seeing how much love is being poured into the show, and I'm just like, okay, fine, like, sure. But I still very much would rather just have the continuation of Super, especially now. Like, once Daima is finished, and also they're gonna have to explain why certain things in Daima don't appear in Super. You know, that's something I don't understand. Like, it's like, okay, how are you gonna explain no SSJ4 in the rest of Super? You know, does he get amnesia or something? Is it something he can only unlock in certain areas? It's kind of like the red Super Saiyan God form. Like, they just straight up ignore the existence of that for a very long time. You know? And then in the Tournament of Power, it's like they suddenly remember that it exists and then they start using it. I'm like, okay, sure. Like, sure, bro. Hi, chat. Hello, chat. I'm making myself some thumbnails to eventually use. And I'm realizing how out of touch I am with art over 10 days. 10 days of not drawing. And then I come back and holy crap, I need to warm up myself again. Stream is mad clean, you. Thank you very much, bro. Yeah, I've been kind of working on like revamping stuff. Still more to do. This VTuber model is very like prototype. The outfit that I'm drawing right now is probably going to be my final. But again, I've no promises as to when that's going to happen. It'll happen when it happens. 10 days in the joint? Actually, though. Except my house is much better than the joint. I love my house. My family home. I guess a little update on my life also. I recently stepped on a scale and I didn't like what the number said. A weighing scale. So I said, okay. And compared to any other time where I just decide to get some weights, do some dumbbells, realize I'm not built for that stuff, and then just stop working out, I actually switched to changing the way I eat. And it's so much easier. So low-key, just praying this is gonna work for me, because I've gone 3 days and I've been pretty good. I still eat the same, let's say, amount of food, but particularly what I'm eating is a lot better, especially because all of it's home cooked and I can control like all like the calories and whatnot. Calorie intake, you know, because I don't want to look bad for the rest of my life. I actually had the idea of only turning back my camera on. I'll turn my camera back on when I've made this change, but I don't know how realistic that is. As a Toriyama heavily involved in Daima, which I don't think he was in Super Anime. However, I'm seeing stuff about Toei reanimating OG Dragon Ball Z. I'm not surprised if that happens. They're trying to reanimate Thing, man. They're trying to reanimate One Piece. I wouldn't be surprised. You are what you eat is a saying for a reason. Exactly, you know. And low key, like, I've been eating lazy as of recently, bro. I just hop up. I'm like, oh, it's 10 o'clock. Well, it's too late to cook now. And then I go to get myself a kebab. Kebab and chips or something, like. You know, even like before I left and like weighed myself, I've been making minor changes. Like I don't have chips as much. If I want a kebab so badly, I'll get a kebab wrap, which is better than having the fried chips. And if I was working out, low key, it'd be actually good because that's a lot of protein. From I think. At least the kind of kebabs that I get the mixed doner. That one gives me a lot of meat. Pause. Bro, is it just me or do these folds look terrible? Bro, you know what's crazy? I was thinking, bro, let me like switch to a different song, but every time the next track comes on, I'm just like, bro, this ZZZ soundtrack is so good. Like, wow. Very good. Oh, someone's coming in. You want to hear something diabolical, right? So because I'm in a university dorm, security isn't like the same as like a normal house. For example, naturally in your normal traditional house, nobody can just open your door, enter, and open your room like that traditionally, right? Today I reported an emergency because the leak in my room like started again, and the guy went and sealed it again, right? And also the roof just was never fixed for some reason. Like the ceiling of my room, like it still has a fat hole in it. That's gonna get fixed sooner or later. So when I reported the emergency, I expected them to come later, right? Like when I say later, I mean like within like the next 2 days or 3 days, right? And then for whatever reason, the guy comes on the same day, which is fine, which is good. But the worst part about it is that I woke up and he opened, and like he was just there, like in front of me, like when he opened the door. So imagine that, like a random stranger is just like in your room, and as you wake up, and that's how weird it is. And it's scary because what if that guy has worse intentions? You know, like it's again this just teaches you not to sleep in the day, especially in these kind of areas, man. I don't know, man. Especially with me and my previous experiences, if you know, you know. It's like, bro, I can't. Though I wasn't like shook or anything, I'm pretty much like used to it at this point. It's like it's still jarring, you know. I hate this song with a passion. Wait. Where's my Chaos Alpha? Wait. I just clocked. I don't know if we'll ever get the arcs animated or not. There's two options. One, we are just not getting them. Two, Toy's waiting for there to be enough material to animate. I see it. It's kind of like Hunter x Hunter, except that it's never gonna get a continuation. Chaos Beta. No. This is not what I was looking for. Is it Chaos Alpha? No, Chaos Gamma. Yes. There we go. Look at this pea shooter looking gun, bro. I should 1000% get a reference up. It does not look like a real gun whatsoever. Why does this look so bad? What happened to K2X? That's gonna be gone for a while. Like for a while. I have no reason to upload on it because I got this channel now. Also, unfortunately, gameplay videos like that are kind of dead. Like just going through like a game, playing it from start to finish. And I hate to be a trend chaser, but I have to be realistic too. And that kind of content just kind of doesn't exist right now. I have to be realistic about what I can upload online and what makes sense to upload. So yeah. It was taken by a Stranova player? That's funny. Yeah. It's crazy when a game like Marvel Rivals exists. I played that game for like 2 minutes and I'm like, yeah, it's alright. I'm gonna play the anime shooter instead. Let's play that instead. And for whatever reason, I end up enjoying it more. I'm like, oh well. Guess that is what it is. Okay. A few gripes. Conform here more. This should go out more like that. And then these lines making it look a little soft. Bro, what the? Okay. Yes. Okay. Well, let's make something work. It's quite a bit actually. That's a bit too much. Expand by 2. And then we just cut it like that. Yo, what's good, LZ? My G. How we doing? Bro, I saw your hours on Geometry Dash, and they impress me every time. It's like, how much time can you spend on a game like that? I don't know. But you managed it, and you're enjoying the game, and ultimately, that's all that matters. Hi, okay. I should probably mask this, yeah. Okay. Bro, gonna teach me how to beat Bloodbath? You're good-ish? Have you beaten Bloodbath? Hey, okay. How we salvage this? That game is basically your job now. That's funny. There are some people so like adept at a game or so good at it that it's just like, let's not say a chore because they still enjoy the game, but it's like flowchart at a certain point, you know. And the funny thing is, you're playing GD right now. That's hilarious. I don't even know how I'm gonna tackle this, but let's see. You played it for 7 years. I don't know how long I've played the game for, but I've just done all the main levels. That's like my biggest achievement. Oh, okay, and I guess I beat like some demon levels. Got to the wave part of 9 circles once. That's it, really. Not really great at that game whatsoever. I create though, stop beating levels back in 2017. Oh, is it? That is interesting. There's a song I want to listen to, but it's copyrighted, and if I play it, I'm just gonna get jammed with copyright, so I'm gonna hold off. Did I see someone make ray tracing in grid? No way. No way. Wait, let me search that up. What? How would that even work? Yeah, how would RTX even work in the game? Everything just got bloom. That's all it did. I thought RTX was 3D specific. Like, I might have cooked or something. Like. I mean, it looks pretty, but it looks very distracting too. I can see like the ray tracing in that whenever I saw sometimes when I play ZZZ and sometimes when I play Wuthering Waves, I see people play Wuthering Waves. It's not supported. Ray tracing isn't supported in AMD cards. In Wuthering Waves. In that game, like there's like a darkening effect that you get on the. I'm trying to remember. There's a darkening effect that you get in certain areas. Not darkening, a bloom effect, sorry. Oh my god, I can't even concentrate. Okay. The issue is I have that sounds really racist. The issue is I have dark skin. That's a nice way to start a sentence. Uh, the point I was trying to make is I want to make contrasting colors, right? Something contrasty. And if you have a dark blazer and dark skin, contrast is really hard to make. So it makes a very difficult decision-making process. But I'm not too fussed about that. I'll just have to make this darker. Like, that's literally the solution. Also, why is my brush so weird? Is it because of this flow? Oh my god, okay, yeah. Okay, no. Yeah, I'm gonna go around that. Now I can die realistically, that's funny. Yo, this should like do my wedding in ray tracing, my funeral in ray tracing. Watch me flip this and then it looked terrible to me. Never mind, it's this. Okay, you know what? I know what's annoying me. I know what's annoying me. I see where the problems come in now. No, I still want to revert that. That looks ugly as hell. Alright. Alright, and then Zigan. Zigan. Shooting Zigan. I've got Zigan. I've got Gripping inside of my cards again, clutched still inside my hands. Cards again, I'm clutching again. I'm again. I feel so strong with my I'm feeling so strong with my I feel so powerful with my gun. Give me my gun. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Alright. Dum, do, 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 dum. Do, do, do. Wait, hold on. I learned a technique. Should do like some darker shadows first. Whoppa! Where's a good brush? Let's get this one. Where's multiply? Multiply layer. Yes. Very good. Low. No. Okay. Hey, okay. Oh, it finished.
My sacrifice is you rest inside my mind since the day you came. I knew you would be with me all the time we spent. What we shared was surely warm enough to know you cared for me.
Did I see the Pokemon Presents? No. The answer to that is no. I've not cared about Pokemon for a very long time. But I did see the Pokemon XA, whatever the hell the new game is, and the new combat system on Twitter, and it does look intriguing.
I'll keep my head up
But I'm not gonna get it.
wasn't faith in love.
Like, Pokemon has to do a lot for me to want to play, especially now,
Someday I'll find you
where the games look like fan games. Literally, the only thing that's stopping it from looking like a fan game right now is the fact that it doesn't have the traditional Unreal Engine lighting. Like that Power World lighting, like the Unreal Engine, like default lighting. That's the only thing that it's missing from it not looking like a fan game right now. But we'll have to see. Again, I'm not knowledgeable in the series like that, so it could be it could have some depth that I'm just ignoring entirely. Legends is a step in the the right direction gameplay wise. It does look like it. Like from what I saw, I was like, okay, this is interesting. We've got like ranges of the moves and whatnot. Old Final Fantasy games did similar things. That's why it doesn't really like surprise me, because I've seen this happen before in much older games on the NES and the SNES. So I'm just like, okay, let's see what else they do. You know, like, you're not treading new ground here. Maybe for Pokemon, but not for RPGs in general. RPG's been doing that. What is wrong with me? Why did I like that like this? Should have done this instead. I still remember hearing this at the FF orchestra, and I just cried, man. I was like, bro, there's no way. I was like, really? And then this section here was my ringtone for a very long time. It's making me want to play FF13 too, but it's like, I need them to port it. Just port the game, please. What's this phone on 1%? It's been real? Damn. Well, I'm gonna join the VC in like a bit. I'm not gonna be here for too longer. This is pretty decent. I'm kind of annoyed that for some reason the art's just been on a downgrade. I don't know what happened. This is not horrendous whatsoever. It's still feasible as a thumbnail, but I definitely can do better. For some reason, I'm just not. But I'm not gonna force it too much. Like, still gonna use it. Or perhaps my standards are too high, or I'm deluding myself into thinking I'm doing better. I don't know. I drew this, and I think this is way better. But what? Again, artist conundrum. As always, we don't like our art for whatever reason. Pokemon Black and FF16s are the two games we're playing right now. I see. Oh yeah, the DS in it. Really forgot about that. Can't stream that, Lamar? Yeah, I see that. That reminds me, I need to finish Final Fantasy 2 on my phone. I say finish, but more so I need to start. Because I bought the game on my phone, and then I just never ended up finishing it. Because I thought I would play it, because I played Final Fantasy 1. I finished that entire game on my old phone. And then I couldn't transfer the data because I was using an emulator. And this was before the Pixel remasters released. Now I'm playing the Pixel remasters. And I'm not going to replay Final Fantasy 1 with the Pixel remaster. As good as the soundtrack is, I'm not replaying that entire game. It was a fairly decent RPG, surprisingly very decent actually. Like I thought it was pretty cool for being so old. Like they didn't change too much in terms of gameplay aside from like back then there was no MP in Final Fantasy, magic points where you know MPs are fairly. It's like a SP in like Persona, for example. Um, there was like charges, so you would go to a store, a magic store, and you would buy magic charges. So every spell that was in the game, you would buy charges of those, and then you would use those in a dungeon or in the rest of the game. And if you ran out of them, you just have to go back and buy more. That's like the one thing that changed from Final Fantasy 1 in the newer versions. That now you don't do that. Now you just learn the skills permanently and you can use them so long as you have MP. MP being potentially the biggest, most impactful change to RPG. I can't even lie. I don't even know if it was in. Was it in Dragon Quest OG? I don't know. I wouldn't be too surprised though. I need another. Keep my head up high. Am I gonna have to? Alright, I've not been using the last one. Oh no. Oopsies. Sorry. Song technically comes from the first Final Fantasy game I played. Technically. Where's Core Undertale. This is another good one. Change your audio mixer so your voice is louder than your music. Oh no way, have I done? God damn it. This should be, you know what, let me do it on the mixer, you're right. This should be better. Oh my lord, sorry about that. How come somebody told me? Aside from you, of course. Thank you very much. Yeah, this should be fine, I think. Sometimes I just forget. I need to speak louder because I am a loud talker, but for some reason on stream I just randomly forget to project that voice of mine. But as a precaution, I should just put the volume of my songs lower. You didn't even clock your on the phone? Oh, it's fine. This looks horrendous from close up. Gonna move this above. There we go. Oh my god. What? Okay. Well, that's the next stream thumbnail. I will continue to work on some more of these. On or off stream, I'm not really scheduled right now with my live streaming. Just wanted to do this to kind of kickstart, be like, hey, I'm streaming again, get people's stuff, get my stuff in people's mentions, notifications. So yeah, yeah, that's it really. I will be off. Wait, 1 second. I clock something. Okay, well, that's gonna have to do. Yeah. I will see you lot whenever I see you lot. Gonna save this one and use this whenever I stream. Stream over! Or any form of like shooting game. But yeah, that's one thumbnail down. Multiple to go. Sooner or later, we'll just keep working on more. But yeah, for now, I'll leave it at that. I'll see you guys whenever I do. And yeah, till then. Thank you very much for hopping through on the stream, whoever came through. Thank you very much, Ezekiel, for helping me with the audio. Though I did only change it far too late. But yeah, thanks, man. I'll be off. Bye bye.